definitely. Obviously, a frustrating loss last weekend, and there was areas of the game which we weren't too happy with, and areas of the game which we were really pleased with, and so there's been a bit of frustration the last couple of days, but obviously we've got a massive fixture now this weekend against Cardiff, local derby. And you can tell, there was a big edge in training today, and boys are really looking forward to hopefully righting a few of those wrongs from last weekend and putting a performance in. At the same time, it is emotional. Boys, obviously everyone knows each other. We play each other quite a lot, so it does have a different edge to it and a different feel, definitely. Obviously, I don't really like watching clips of last year's game against them because that's another one that got away. But we're definitely looking to. Well, we obviously want to win, and I feel like we're good enough, and we will have a very good chance of doing that this weekend. Yeah, I have to be fair. Obviously, I spent last season playing fullback, and back in the season I played 10, and I have enjoyed that. Leading the team and being back in at 10. Yeah, I have. Obviously, there's some areas where we could have made a few different decisions. We've reviewed the game as a collective and individually, and there's a few areas that probably we could have been a little bit smarter and made a few different decisions, or a bit of inaccuracy which cost us. And in this league, it's going to come back to bite you. So it's something we've definitely learned from, and I think you can tell by the boys' reactions, the feedback, training. It's something definitely that's been taken on board, and hopefully, because obviously we're going to be in those circumstances again, and hopefully we've learned from that, and then we can come out the other end next time. For us, it's just about being comfortable, about being in those leads and seeing those games out. I think what happened last season, we just allowed Blues to get a penalty on the halfway line, and Jared Evans put it bang on the 5, and ultimately then they scored, and you have to learn from those. You have to just be clean and see those types of circumstances out. Well, that's the thing about rugby. You're playing next weekend, so you gotta learn from it and get over it quick. But in a game like that, Boxing Day, it's still frustrating to watch. It definitely helped me grow as a player and as a person. I think when I went to the Scarlets, it was the year before they'd won the league, and then they got quite far in Europe and they were doing well, and going into that sort of environment was definitely beneficial for me, and I got to learn a lot off a lot of world-class players, and then having the ability to play with them and train with them every day can only make me a better player. So then coming back, I've tried to bring what I've learned and what I've gained in experience, and just do everything I can now to help the Dragons push forward and get the rewards I think we deserve as a group.